Hi, Gemini Moons. Thank you so much for being here. I am Divine Femme Care at 144. Very happy, grateful, and blessed to bring you this reading. This reading is designed for those who have their moon sign in the zodiac sign of Gemini. Unlimited to anyone who should find this message, or should this message find you. For this reading, I will be doing a 6-card spread using the Tattoo Tarot Ink and Intuition card deck. I've already pre-shuffled the cards. I will shuffle them just a few more times to get your energy flowing in the cards just a little bit more. Split the deck and we'll begin your read. We are currently in a last quarter moon phase, this also being known as third quarter moon. And with this card, we have adjustments are required. And I do feel a lot of you are making those adjustments, having gone through some significant periods in your life that have helped you to awaken to even more of your truth, to feel through this, to be in remembrance, and to know that you will never be left behind, you will never be left without, and that you are always going to be taken care of. You will always be seen through. The last quarter energy is about shifting and being a visionary. It's also having to do with purification, assimilating, meditating, resting, and reaping, allowing those things that you've been working so hard for in the last moon phase, and even with significant moon transitions. I feel that a lot of you have planted some really good seeds, and now it is raining. The rain is coming down where I'm located, and I'm just seeing that as that being nurturance towards those seeds where that growth is coming. And this is a time for recuperating here too as well, honoring, reflecting, and evolving. And before I go on to the reading, with me saying honoring, that automatically brought me to the Spotlight Series feature that we have here, coming from Sagittarius Moons, who are being featured for these rounds of readings. Them dedicating their wholeness and sharing their love with you all, and Gemini being their polarity energy, and Sagittarius being yours. This being some great teamwork and collaboration, where I feel that this is about reflecting on how it is that we all can truly come together despite differences to work together for the betterment of all. Not seeing ourselves as separate, but realizing that we're really truly all connected, and having appreciation for that dark energy, those shadow energies that do come around where we may feel defeated at a certain point, but realizing that it's all a part of a bigger design to help us to come into a greater glow. And so Sagittarius energy being a very highly spiritual energy, a very abundant and benefic energy, being ruled by Jupiter. Also free-spirited energy, and with that fire, having the energy of action and initiation, and putting a good amount of force to what it is that they do when they do it, and putting their whole heart into this. So applying the Gemini energy from you, that having to do with the intellect and the business. I'm getting it being like a spiritual and practical combination here that's coming through, but your energy also representing great partnerships and sense of humor, fun, speech, high intelligence, doing the research. And when I say that, I also get that being tied to Virgo energy there too. So that could be significant, but this being about that collaboration and the wholeness and recognition of one's shadow side, and wanting to include you in this and bring this also to light so that it can bring better unions amongst the collective here. And if you know any Sagittarius moons, do send them some love. Their readings have been really intense and very transforming, but all for the greater good. Everything that happens for us, and it never happens to us. So I'm going to grab the reading here for the third quarter / last quarter moon. Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. Think of yourself as a vessel that has been filled more and more over the past few weeks. Some of what has come your way may have been wonderful, but there is also a lot of negativity, and you need to let go of this. Whatever situation you're asking about now, be honest about whether there are toxic emotions involved which you need to release into the ethers. This card also comes with the promise that all is not lost. However, there are changes or adjustments that are required before you will get to where you want to be. A change of course is forecast now that the recent events have been understood and acted upon. There may also be a crisis now, which will remind you what you want and what it's time to let go of, so pay attention. Attune to the moon by affirming, I am reevaluating the situation. Additional meanings for this card. Your life may be out of balance, and this may be causing your issues. It may be time to hatch a whole new plan. Something new and exciting is around the corner. Trust may be required to move this situation forward. The teaching. At the time of the third quarter moon / last quarter moon, we know where we have been, but where are we going? The moon is now a half moon and slipping away from us as she catches less and less light, moving towards her full disappearance at new moon. It's a time of falling away and a time to reevaluate. No matter when you draw this card, the teaching is to release and to trust. These cards are thicker than a Snicker, but I love them. I appreciate the art in these cards. I don't have tattoos, and I probably will not have a tattoo, but shout outs to all of you who do have tattoos. Your body is a wonderland. Oh, that was funny. All right, and we'll put this right about here. Scoot it over just a little bit. Your first card we have is the King of Coins. So you being on top of your business here. With that reversal that just came through, because I'm guided not to do reversals, but seeing that, I do feel there's someone in your life who may be at a loss, connected to something very karmic that had to do with you in a situation. But I'm getting this being you here as this King of Coins overall. That energy being there and present for you. You being on top of your finances, your money, being financially responsible, knowing how to invest, learning lessons from past experiences, and having great support and backing so that you can increase on what it is that you're making here. There's a diamond in the midst of this, and I do feel it's also an ancestral message letting you know and reminding you of who it is that you are, but a lot of you having this angelic support here as a guide or an ancestor here that is bringing this offer to you as well. This being from within you and your spirit here. King energy is a part of Emperor energy. Where all four kings make up the Emperor. Coins is Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. And I do feel that you're very grounded. Very grounded, and in comparison to the Queen of Coins, not one who is as sharing, but happy to share when you know that you're making the right moves here. So with that reversal too, possibly in the past, not making the right moves just based off of intuition and situations and circumstances. But this all being lessons here. Overall message coming through that you are sitting in a really good spot here when it comes to your material wealth and gain. You're on top of it. You're also looking really fabulous while gaining all this beautiful, successful coin glory. All right, let's see what we have for your second card. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. Things turning in your favor. There's a universal energy here. This is that supportive backing that you will never be let down. This is reassurance here for you to let you know that everything is going to be okay, that all is well, that you set yourself up very comfortably here. And so as this wheel is turning, I channeled the title, The Karma Bringer, for you, you being that illuminating energy. So I do feel that with the past couple of moon phases, this has been a part of your purpose here, to be in other people's lives, to help them to awaken, where you have had to experience some kind of heartache and heartbreak in order for a certain change, a transformative change to come around for whoever is involved here. This helping you also too to level up as I'm seeing this wheel. But as I'm seeing it turning, it's almost like turning into a flight of liftoff here, turning to help you to ascend even more here. Trinity energy coming through, seeing the dog, the monkey, and then this winged sphinx energy is what I'm getting. Holding the sword, that sword being representative of your element here of air and truth. So having that strong foundation of truth, also the serpent energy, experiencing venomous situations, but that being very healing for you and helping you to be stronger and to elevate. Anything that you come against, any obstacles, are only increasing you in strength and power. This being a part of your purpose here too. You're not meant to fall down and stay down. That's not your repertoire. And that's not why you're here. I am seeing energies here. This being a part of you from within, but on the outer, I am seeing this dog energy and this monkey energy, almost like they want to cling on. You sitting on top, you being on top of the world, and that came from that King of Coins there too. You sitting comfortably, having strong foundation, things turning in your favor. I'm seeing an air energy that has their hand on this handle here and turning this. And as it's being turned, and that sword of truth being up here, I almost feel it's like a decoy as a part of your air energy and the magic that you have from within here. But spinning this wheel due to what it is that you're doing for yourself, the changes that you're making, and how it is that you're persevering and overcoming and staying strong. But I'm seeing these energies as wanting to cling on and stay on to something that is no longer. Cycles have been closed. And as this wheel is spinning, that air is shifting these energies off of here while you continue to stay on top in that air energy, spinning that wheel for yourself here, but also this overall being universal support here and you being heavily supported by divine. This is a card of 10. 10th house energy of Capricorn. So we have more Capricorn energy, and that responsibility of finances coming through because you've done the work and took care of yourself successfully here. Being in truth as well here with that Ace of Swords. Your strong representation here. The Saturnian energy is coming through here, connected to your house of money, career, and finances. There's some shady energies that you have dealt with. That going back to that snake energy and the venom. And you just, with your light, it triggers. It's an automatic trigger. And I feel that you know this, that you've been prepared for this, coming through many, many cycles. I feel a lot of cycles that you have been through, you're definitely putting these to a close. So you're not dealing with the same energies that you have before. And elevating yourself and surrounding yourself with more comfort, peace, joy, serenity, truth, and harmony. 10s also being about endings and coming into new beginnings. You're ready for new. And you're being supported in this. Things are turning in your favor here. Fated events that cannot be blocked. Let's see what your third card is. 3 of Swords. Yeah, so that 3 energy coming through here. That Sword of Truth being right here. This is just a Another way of speaking to this Wheel of Fortune situation, but also bringing light to what it is that you've experienced here. Where I am seeing this energy here with that Ace of Swords there being held by you here. And those two energies wanting to remain and stay on. I'm also getting the spider energy being connected to this. We see the spider hanging like they have attempted to weave a web. But I feel that this is being you here with that protective, already being prepared type energy here. Having weaved your own web. You've created your own world here for yourself because you're sovereign. It being unaffected by these energies here. Notice the difference with these swords here versus your sword here. That red energy, I'm getting that being tied to the ancestral message, but also you being a significant part of this world here with a special purpose and a special reason that not everybody has. It being very far, few, and in between. Only a select few is what I'm hearing. So you have one sword here with this spider web here. Not really seeing much here. I'm getting this being probably more scorpionic is what I'm hearing connected to this. This being air energy, but I feel this is, again, you illuminating a situation of some painful shit that you have gone through. But also bringing to light that you are very prepared and have built your own web and created your own success and your own supportive backing for situations that come around that have to do with these swords here. I am getting also two Pisces and Cancerian energy here. So you may have been dealing with Pisces or Cancers or Scorpio water signs coming through heavily here. And I do feel that the secrecy and the hidden components of things can no longer be concealed when it's connected to deception and negativity and lower vibration. Just because of how bright your light truly shines and how much it is that you really have built a very sturdy and strong foundation with your air energy based on truth, intellect, communication, knowledge, and wisdom. And that all being a part of this web here. The yellow is totally your energy here with the color representing you. And then that green energy, I'm getting that being the foundation of love here and you having true love for yourself here. And that being one of your superpowers. And also one of the winning forces that helps you to win every single time and overcome and be seen through any obstacles and situations that may seem troubling for you. So you may be seeing spiders. I feel that you know when you do see spiders. And then having a greater perspective on that too. Because with anything, there's a positive and a negative. So seeing this negative energy and you taking that and transforming that and creating and being that spider yourself, getting ahead of the game here and building your own web and creating your own protection here, being supported, again, by divine. 3 energy is connected to Empress energy. And then the Trinity energy, where I'm getting 3 of Pentacles here too. So people that you are working with here that have just been really triggered, doing things that I do feel that they are able to get away with, but it being seen, God sees everything. So physically, things can be done behind closed doors, in the energy of being alone, feeling as if, if you close the door and you're there all by yourself, no one can see what it is that you're doing. But again, God sees everything. Everything. There's no such thing. I mean, 3D stuff, like what I'm hearing is like with the lies and the gossip, going behind people's backs and speaking, ill, having ill intent, wishing people the worst. It's all seen. Nothing is ever concealed. Nothing. Especially with us being in the new age of Aquarius here. And there being an increase in telepathy and all the clairs, clairvoyance is what I'm hearing too as well. And with you being air energy, you just having an increase on this with each and every single level up here. But this being a part of your purpose, you definitely not signing up for something where you know you wouldn't be supported. And we all wouldn't be here if we weren't. You just have a great knowing about this. So it's just being another situation where you're called to action, helping others to awaken, that being an opportunity for others to awaken to the truth of who it is that they are and what it is that they're doing. Let's see what your fourth card is. Six of Swords. You moving away from what no longer serves. I'm just seeing like the backstabbing here. The backstabbing coming through. And this being a propellant to help you to move forward. Seeing Five Swords going into a back here. But as I said before, that sun, this is like a sun. I'm seeing a sun and a sunflower here. So as much harm that is attempted to come towards you, it only makes you better. It only increases your illumination. We see the sun rays, these beautiful sun rays here. Beautiful energy here. Where I'm also seeing that sunflower with those sunflower leaves right there. The sun rays being right here. And Kanye West's song Stronger was just on. You have a very significant purpose here. And I feel it's also about having a perspective on the greatness that you're coming into. And it being not something that you were really expecting. Realizing that it is the pain, the situations that come from others and their projections and being unhealed as a part of the deal here to help you to become even greater and stronger. So realizing and having understanding for these energies that tend to do what it is that they do in the Five of Swords, having ill intent, trying to win at all costs, it being totally unnecessary because what they do is what instantly comes back in return. It having an impact on you, but that impact, I hope I can explain this in the way that is coming through for me. But that impact not being a detriment to you. It may appear that way for a very short time, but you're a magician. You're a magician. You have the tools. You have the mastery. And again, no one can create anything for you that you don't want to because it's your life and you're a sovereign being here. Sixth energy is coming through, that being connected to the Virgo energy that I was picking up on. Sixth house energy of Virgo, and then more air energy being your air energy here. With this coming underneath the King of Coins, I'm just seeing this as you, again, moving away from what no longer serves you, moving towards calmer waters, and also growing and becoming even more brighter and more wise, more smarter, more prettier. I feel with this wisdom, it just increases everything that you've been working on and towards. You're just gaining more. But definitely moving away and moving forward. And moving forward successfully because you've prepared yourself and built yourself up for this. Your fifth card, we have the Eight of Cups. So this being that air energy that I was getting, seeing that hand that's turning that wheel, the Eight of Cups is this hand. By you walking away, it's shifting situations, and that's what we're going through here with this last quarter moon phase. 8 energy being connected to Scorpio, and I was picking that up. So Scorpionic energy, I feel very strongly that coming through again with who it is that you were dealing with. And that being on the lower vibration, having to do with heavy manipulation, messing with the mind, doing things that they think that they can get away with, and it just energetically and karmically not being possible for that. So we have great movement here. Great movement here. You moving into better with the Six of Swords, and then we have the Eight of Cups. This is two energies of walking away or moving away from what no longer serves you here. And so with the Swords energy, I'm getting this being connected to your mind. That Five of Swords coming from other energies that are not desired and not welcome. But it's helping you to propel forward and moving you forward here. So being thankful for these energies here too, because if this wasn't happening, this would not be a supportive energy here to help you to be where it is you are today. So taking the negative with the positive, that just coming through with that Sagittarius moon energy. Great guidance coming from Sagittarius moons, I feel. Having, compassion and love for those, knowing that, these actions that are coming about in a negative way are coming from harmed little children. These adult energies are still children on the inside, just as we all are. And they've been hurt very badly. Hurt very badly, brought up in environments where they've been taught limited ways of thinking, not being able to expand because of their upbringing. And you being in their life as that light, it being unrecognizable, not being a part of that triggering energy here. It's just something they're not used to. You're like a freaking sparkle pony. And people fear what they don't know. Or tend to fear what they don't know, I should say. But fear is false evidence appearing real. So I feel you're also in these people's lives to help them to see beyond what it is that they've been so constructed in and restricted to as well. Cups is water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and a Fucus. But with that mental energy, as I was saying, we have emotional energy here. So there being no compassion, sensitivity coming your way here. And because of this, there being no love here either. It being all intermingled and mixed up and confused is what I'm getting. And that actually is coming from a Seven of Cups energy right before this Eight of Cups. So leaving confusion, lack of emotional fulfillment, and also contributing to the mind and the fogginess energy that's connected to that Six of Swords. And you just removing yourself. You've done your part. You completed your mission. And now it's time for you to move on into greater. See what we have for your sixth card. We have the Strength card here, which is asking you to remain and stay strong, to continue to be powerful, to do what it is that you've been doing, because you are being seen as one. I do feel with the wheel shifting, there may be a Three of Swords energy due to you also removing yourself from situations and that being a painful situation for others as well, because they're not able to hold on to you in the way that they have before, being very dependent on your light and your energy and what it is that you bring. But you realizing you've been taken advantage of, you've been, pretty much attacked just for being a bright, sunny human being who is happy. And that sparkle pony energy is just being not understandable by a lot of darkness. And that being triggering because it's a change that they're not used to. So in order to resist that change, the projection comes towards you as some hurtful energy here. So you removing yourself from situations here that have been painful. And by you removing yourself, it's bringing about pain for those who acted against you. You being the karma bringer. So this was in reverse here, where I was picking this up as being other energies here. I'm not getting this as being you. And I, again, was not guided to take reversals here. So with that coming out, that's automatically what I got, is that you removing yourself is painful for other energies because they're without what it is that you've been giving. Realizing that they're going to have to figure out how to get this on their own. And that being a part of your purpose there too. And again, you're just being asked to continue to stay strong. You're doing well here. You're doing a great job. And you're overcoming. Leo energy also here too. That illuminating energy, being that backing and that support here for you because you are the sunlight. And it is coming to light here, just how strong it is you are, who it is that you are, for those that did not know. And you being a great humanitarian here, this being a card of 11, representing Aquarius energy. 11th house energy of Aquarius, say. But I'm also seeing a 10 and then a 1. So due to that wheel energy here, a new beginning is coming through for you that has nothing to do with the past. You closing the mouth of this bestiality energy here, facing towards that past energy. So this being something that you're really putting behind you. Someone and something here for good. Overcoming and accomplishing great strength and power to be able to move forward. But also I feel as you're moving forward and this wheel is shifting, you're being asked to continue to stay strong. Do not be weary. And again, as I said in the beginning of your reading, have that remembrance of all those situations that you've been through before where you have closed cycles and been able to move forward successfully and come into greater. Realize that that's the same thing that's happening. This is all about even more of an increase for you, where you're seeing greater things happen for you. This is fire energy here. But also with the Leo energy, father energy being connected to this, where I feel that's the connect energy of your roots and your ancestors here, letting you know who it is that you are, what it is that you have, and that you come from true royalty. You are royalty, and you have the power to overcome any and all obstacles. The only obstacles that can really get in your way is you. I want to see, I kept this here because I want to see what the next card is here. Yeah, I had a feeling. Be strong because you have this coming in. Where what you have been putting in, you are getting out in return. It's a matter of going through that muckiness and that darkness to come out as that lotus, finding that light and continuing to grow from this. Being content and happy, chilling on the water after coming out of the mud. Two of Cups partnership here. What I'm also getting to is this could also be with the energies that you're leaving behind. Someone who was overpowering, over-controlling, that being a part of the manipulative energy that was coming through, who was trying to have a hold over you and make you feel like you were less than, that you were put in a box, that they have some kind of power over you because of their position, and them only bringing pain to themselves. And this having to do with a soulmate connection, this being a part of your purpose, your design, you completing these cycles, though the wheel is turning here in your favor. But overall, I'm getting you being asked to continue to be strong. You have new coming in related to a Two of Cups here. Emotional fulfillment coming through for you because you've been manifesting this. Working to get to this, and the road that it took to get there being somewhat nasty and difficult. But you have what it takes. And that wheel is turning. We have evidence here of your movement away from what no longer serves you here. Moving towards what does. Saturnian energy coming through again with you learning lessons. And making sure there's no repeats. 2 energy is judgment energy, with the card of 20 being judgment, that breaking down to a 2. So this just being that supportive backing from the universe here. Always having your back and seeing you through. You will always have what you need at all times. On the bottom here, we have the Knave of Cups, and I'm getting this being about a message that's coming through as an apology here for you. I feel you really don't care whether you get this apology. You could be given an apology here too, to successfully complete a karmic cycle here and put things to a close as you come across certain soulmates in certain situations, being hurt, you possibly being triggered as well, and falling into a situation of communication and speaking and now delivering an apology. But I do feel this is about an apology coming through for you. Naivety, being naive, is also coming through here too as well. I'm seeing the pen here, and I'm hearing contract. It's going through the heart here. So having something to do with signatures, contracts, apologies. The Seven of Cups energy I'm getting right here. Apologies due to confusion. There being nasty end results of situations due to that Seven of Cups, and the next action being that Eight of Cups here. Overall, this being about an apology here. Also, too, getting this also being about, with that Two of Cups coming through, someone truly being genuine and nice towards you as well. Innocent energy that you're manifesting anew here. We're going to see one more card. Ten of Wands. And this being in reverse, I just feel that's about that wheel and that turning. You having experienced a Ten of Wands, this cycle being closed and over. And we'll end it right here with that Lover's card. Where I do feel this is about what is coming in. You have, in between that Two of Cups and the Lovers, the energy of the Ten of Wands in reverse. So something coming through for you where you're manifesting it and it not being a burden for you. You learning and also realizing what it is that you will put into your next commitments moving forward, and making sure that there's reciprocity, equal give and take. That being representative of the Sixth energy here too as well, with the Six of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. So you do have some great things coming in after completing successful cycles here. Continue to stay strong. Know that all is well, and that you have great things coming in for you here. That won't be a burden. You're on to the next mission here, where I feel it's going to be a more positive and lighthearted situation. There may be, I'm getting some yet to close energies. But with the moon phases that are coming through, I am seeing more of that new coming through for you, with an apology coming through. All right, Gemini Moon. So this was your reading. I hope that these messages were helpful, enlightening, empowering, and enriching for you. I thank you all so much for your continued love and support. And welcome to all new subscribers. And until we meet again, I wish you all the very best. Take great care. I love you. Peace.